What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Waka Flocka says rap lost its energy. And to be honest, I see where he coming from when he said rap lost its energy. Because Waka Flocka, he came from the tail end of that crunk era. Right when the crunk era was going down, Waka caught the end tail of it. You know, his music is like Waka Flocka music is crowd driven. You know what I'm saying? He made crowd driven music. His energy, the crowd would join his energy when he get on the stage and perform. Or the music you hear that he does, the crowd is in it. Like that, oh, let's do it. The crowd can, hype him up as well, And I gotta be honest, when I first heard Waka, I was like, okay, who is this? It's alright. Cause I was still stuck on, like the UGKs then. But then one night I was in the club and I heard Waka Flocka, No Hands. I said, oh yeah, okay, I see what he doing. He ready. That No Hand, when I first heard in the club, that joint went in. With Wale and Roscoe Dash, yeah. He was on to something after that one for me. But what I want to speak on, man, what he been saying over the years about hip hop, and why he don't really rap no more, because he think rap lost its energy, It's like now rap is all about the melodies. It's, it just, you got the women in here, and it just lost its melody. The crowd not in it anymore. That's what Waka trying to say, and he come from that era. Like I say, he got the crowd with him. But what I want to say, man, he was saying like the labels are signing too many artists, and they fail to give them artists proper guidance. And he was suggesting that the label should limit their rosters so they can focus on the few that they got, so those artists can excel in the rap game. But instead they have too many and they just fumbling and they just, it's all about they looking for a hit. You don't have a hit, they'll shelf them or they'll release them. Because they not studying their artists to give them the right music and beats and, put their hand on them and push them the right way like they need to do. Like development, they don't have that development stage no more, so that the artists could just get greater and greater as, the more music they make. So he's saying, the labels, they don't do that anymore. And what else he said? He said that the rap shift from the realness, which I agree. The rap, what they talk now is they don't talk their real talk anymore. But let me let y'all know, this only mainstream that don't do this. Cause I got to tell you, the underground scene still got it. But it's just not mainstream. See, the underground, they not getting the recognition because the mainstream is not gonna push them. So, you got a lot of people these days, they only listen to mainstream music. Because they go underground, they don't know their artists. These days, they don't listen to their artists. And I got to tell you, it's some artists that's underground hard. That's where the energy-driven music is at, Waka. You got to go underground, man. Underground, I always have had real rap. It's just that underground don't get the recognition. Most underground artists, well, just say if they from Alabama, everybody in Alabama just gonna really know them. Because mainstream is not gonna push their music across the US, they're not gonna give them their push. So that's why you can't really hear those artists that got their energy driven music. See, mainstream is just, they just really push those artists. They make the radios play that music to make them hot. Because of the bag that they gave those artists or the money they put into that artist. They want to recoup and get their money back. So they'll let the artist do all the interviews, play their music all day, put their music all in ads, and try to force it all on the internet so people can listen and buy it. So that's what mainstream artists is today. And another thing Walker said, he said he don't understand how the labels really don't know hip hop, don't know nothing about rap, but they the ones that's creating these artists, and they don't really know nothing about rap or how to push the rap music. It's like all they want to know is they probably have an A&R. What's up with this rapper? Is it a hit? He come out with a hit song, they'll just put it out there not knowing where this artist's career is headed. They just looking at their hit and the dollar that they finna make off their hit. And then if that artist can't pull up another hit, then they'll shuffle. We don't need them no more. See, that's what's wrong with hip hop. And I have to agree with Waka on it. Most artists, most labels don't know how to push rap artists anymore. It's all about a quick buck, a quick banger. And Walker, he touched on that, and I was like, yeah, he right about that too. But to be real, Walker, that underground scene is where it's at. He got to just do more research and check out the underground artists. And if you like one that's similar to you, sign them. Put them out there. Blow it up. Bring that energy back into the game. That's what I would do. Because I feel, Walker, he said, the music he hearing now, that's why he don't make music anymore, because he not feeling the scene. And I get that because I felt like that. But if you got your own label, you can really push whatever the hell you want to push. And by you got a name, Waka Flocka, you got a fan base. People gonna be tuned in with you. So yeah, man, the underground is where it's at. And every time I hear some underground artists, I be like, okay, who was that? Like I just caught with for two underground artists. I think they from Alabama, named L.B. Bucci and Lil Bam. And them boys got that energy drive music too, that I think should be pushed out there. But like I say, mainstream not gonna push that music. They gonna have to do it themselves. And like how underground artists do, in their area, they get money in their area. Which is maybe like a small South region. If you're in Texas, just probably Texas and Louisiana. Alabama, you might get Mississippi and some Georgia, a few Tennessee, And that's the farthest them artists is gonna go, because mainstream is not gonna push them. So I think Walker, you just need to go to the underground scene, because real rap is still there, but it's just underground. And it's artists that you may have never heard of, but I guarantee you listen to them artists, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I like that. I feel that. Oh man, that was hard. Yeah, they underground. You just got to go underground and get them. But Walker said a lot of real things, And I agree with him, for the most part, because he right, hip hop have lost their energy, but it's mainstream. But like I say, this generation, that's all they really know is mainstream. If your music ain't mainstream, they'll consider you ain't made it. And I do have to say, when the crunk era was out, man, it was about having fun during that crunk era. In that Walker era. It wasn't really hardly no killings, no shootings. You may have had a few fights here and there, but it was mostly fun. The crunk era, if you was going out to clubs and party, you just having fun. But it's not like that no more. You go out to the clubs and party now, it's just these people just be sitting looking at everybody like they ready to start something or unalive something. That's all it is. They smoking, drinking, just looking at each other. And like they just waiting for a kill. And the music, it's not, you be in the club. I'm like, dang, they got to do better than this. Put some throw some throwback flashback on and get the club crunk and people start dancing and moving and the energy get up in there and the vibe get right and everybody have fun. But you know, this generation, this mainstream music now, it's just you hear, you might just bop your head, but at the same time, the energy is low and people ain't really tuning in having fun. You know, like early 2000 and 2010, 11 and 12. You know, well, it was just all about fun whenever you go out. But now you go out, man, it just ain't the same. And you know, that's where Waka coming from, and I feel him on it. But like I say, go mainstream. I guarantee you, you will find some artists that you like, that you will be like, dang, why he ain't blew up yet? That's because he underground and the mainstream ain't gonna push him. A lot of real music underground, and you talk that real talk, guess what? The media and the mainstream is not gonna push you. They really want that negativity shit, but you know, that's another story. I ain't gonna get into that right now, but you know, I agree with Waka Flocka, man. Rap did lost its energy in mainstream. But if you want that energy, you have to go underground and get it, you know. So, you know, I just wanted to speak about that, man. When I saw that, I was like, well, I see where Waka coming from, but he just got to do more research and he'll find some artists that he like underground. If you made it this far in the video, like the video. You know, subscribe to the channel if you're not. And as always, I'm coming back with more flavor. And it's all good. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm about